Man, oh man, can I finally get this episode started already? No idea how long I've been, messing around with my stupid headset volume, shut up, Runty, to get, my voice loud enough. For some reason my headset's being, annoying lately and not doing it well enough. I even have to lower this game's volume to 60%, a lot more lower than normal. I think I finally got it decent enough, though. I don't know why it's being annoying today. Anyways, welcome to the next episode of Banjo-Kazooie, the game that for some reason tends to be recorded on a day other than the day it's supposed to be recorded on, more often than it should be. Today let's hope I can finally rectify that from now on, because I'm actually recording on Wednesday for once. So yeah, so last episode, I left off the episode right in front of here, because I just opened up this world, and I'm like, oh, let's see what new world it is, dogs. That thing was annoying me, so I killed it. Anyways, yeah, in this episode we will find out what is here and stuff. Are you excited? I bet you are, because I am too, y'all. So yeah, I bet you're thinking, oh boy, I sure hope today is not an episode where CS-Masyet has to spend forever explaining random shit before the episode starts, because I really want to see the new level. Well, I have got something to tell you guys, and that is that this episode, it will not be like that. It'll have explaining shit like normal, so sorry to disappoint you all, lol. Anyways, so yeah, before I start doing anything, I gotta touch my mic. No! Okay, so, off screen, are these talking again? Oh my god. So, off screen, I mean, like, in between, episodes, I decided to check if there's other, like, like, emulators I can use for this game, so I wouldn't have to have laggy shit. So, I looked for a bunch more, and see if, like, any of them will work better. Because I'm really sick of the lag in this game. And I ended up, like, downloading, like, I think, like, almost, like, 10 or so new ones. And ended up finding, like, only one of them ended up working well. And I said, oh, finally, maybe this will actually be better for once. And maybe it won't have lag. And then I tested it, and I'm like, okay, so it doesn't have lag, which is nice. But, of course, I had to have its own sorts of problems. Had like 3, actually, to be more specific. And to be honest, if I only had like 1 or 2 of these problems, I probably would have considered using this over this emulator, but since I had all 3, I ended up picking this one over it. This my old emulator, because I just could not deal with those things. I'm like, it's not worth it. I'm just gonna have to deal with it, this one, I guess, because I could not find a better one. So what were those 3 things, you ask? Well, first of all, for some reason, it did not want to like detect my controller for some reasons. Like, so I had to use like Xpadder to use my controller, and as a result, like, I couldn't really control myself that well. I was like moving in like just 8 directions and stuff. Why is the timer on up? So fuck with these boots. It's like I wanted to test out going there while talking and like and stuff. Didn't really work out as well as I thought, anyways. The second thing I want to, the second problem I had is that, it was kind of laggy, while, like, in my recordings it was laggy, like how Super Mario 64 was. I had the same problem. Like, a very similar reason. Like, it wouldn't lag in the game, it would just, like, within, like, recording the emulator for some reason. So, like, I would have to, like, go back and fix it. After, like, while editing to fix it like I did with Mario 64 Randomized. So, like, the thing is, like, if I only had those 2 problems, I probably would have used that one anyways. Because it probably wouldn't worth it because of the lag, but the third problem just made it, like, I can't not deal with this, and that was, like, for some reason, like, if I, like, move the camera a lot, or, like, things, like, move, like, objects, like, moved around, like, really quickly. Like, for example, when I was going up Spiral Mountain, and the camera, like, changed, like, a lot to, like, when I'm, like, going up the mountain. Game will, like, spaz out a bit, and, like, I'm trying to, like, find a way to explain what would happen, but like it would not like transition like smoothly. It would almost give me like migraine just watching it. It would happen like during gameplay too. So like, and it would like almost give me like migraine just watching that happen. I wouldn't like, I couldn't even imagine how bad it would be for someone else watching the video. So like, with all three of these problems, like no, I can't deal with this. I have just got to go back to using. Just playing on this one, the lag is just like compared to that is not as bad. So unfortunately, I have to deal with this shit. Probably for the entire LP, which is kind of annoying. Also, as I mentioned previously, I've been trying to use my N64 controller to play this game because for some reason, like I mentioned before, I didn't like, for some reason I couldn't use like both my R trigger, L and R trigger at the same time for some reason with my Xbox controllers. So I wanted to try using my N64 one so I can use all the buttons properly, since this is an N64 game. But as I think I explained this Mario 64, I didn't like using it for that game because if I move around too much with the control stick, it like comes loose and stuff, and it comes off, and I can't really control that well with the stick because of it. Like when I was playing this game, I think it was in the second episode, the stick actually came off once when I was playing. Because of that, I have to be like really careful with the stick, and I can't really make precise movements, and that along with a lag makes this playing really annoying. So honestly, after thinking about it for a while, I decided to use the Xbox controller after all, even though I have to use the stick for some stuff. So I have to use the stick for the Wonder Wing and for the Talon Trot. So left and right I have to put on the stick. I have X set to down on the C button and Y set to up, but I have to do the other two on the stick, which ultimately, after all, isn't like that annoying in comparison to my problems with X64 controller, so I decided to switch to this instead for the rest of the LP. I did write this down on my LP list for this game, but in case you didn't see that for some reason, I'm telling you now in this episode or so. Yeah, that should be it for the stuff I have I want to explain and stuff. And I'm finally done explaining things. Thank God I don't have to re-record that. The volume I think was decent enough because I like touched my mic and while recording I'm like, oh no, I have to fix it again. Oh shit. But I think it was fine. Thank God. Also, I don't know why it seems like the game is like it had louder volume than my previous recordings for this game, even though I lowered the volume for the game. I don't know why that's happening, but whatever. I think the volume's decent enough, so whatever. So, yeah. So now that I've taken care of all that shit, let's finally see what's in here. So before I go in, I want to guess what's in here. Judging from how the previous levels have went, there's been a kind of pattern. I think I talked about this last episode, but like there's been like a pattern with the episodes. Wow, I'm so out of it today. With the levels. So like Mumble's Mountain is a Bubblegloop Swamp, which is both like greenish levels. So, and Treasure Trove Cove ended up being Gobi's Valley, which they both have sand. And Clinker's Cavern ended up being Rusty Bucket Bay, which are kind of similar levels, so they both have, like, dirty water and shit. So I'm going to guess Bubblegloop Swamp, by that logic, will either be Mumbo's Mountain, Cluck Cluck Wood, or Mad Monster Mansion. Or it can just throw me, like, for a loop and just, like, completely catch me off guard and give me something I will not expect at all, just to be like, oh, you thought there was a pattern? Well, there's not. Not a pattern, actually, I lied. Or maybe the pattern's been a coincidence, I have no idea. So, let's go in and see what it is. Oh boy, I can't wait to finally find out what this is. Of course it's Click Cluck Wood, oh man. Oh, this will be a pain in the ass to, get notes in. I just had a feeling it'd be this, because levels keep getting harder from... Well, at least they can't get harder from here on out, because this is the last level normally, so... Oh boy. So is the creator of this randomizer secretly a sadist or something? For freak's sake, my god. I'm kind of interested to see how this is randomized, though. Yeah, once again, I'm kind of energy today, because... See, I'm getting confused with the buttons here. You have to forgive me because I'm not used to it yet. for Talentron and stuff. So, like, I've been kind of tired today because, as I mentioned, like, a bunch of times on Wednesdays, I, work early in the morning, and then, like, I actually work earlier today than normal, too. Then I slept for a little while, but I still kind of tired-ish for some reason. I don't think it's really affecting my voice, though, today, so it's fine. Like, that isn't the reason my voice seems lower. At least it does to me. I don't know if it does for anyone else. Oh, thank God actually let me in, because then I wouldn't be able to do this level at all. Summer, okay, that's not a big deal. Oh, this is spring, I'm stupid. So I guess this isn't randomized for this. It's not worth it. I could climb up these and I'm not going to bother. So there's something I actually decided on, by the way, concerning my playthrough of this game. Something I didn't originally want to do because it seemed like kind of cheating to me. But the way I record episodes, I might have to do this, especially in a level like this. So, so I don't normally like using save states and stuff to like leave off my progress in between levels, like in the middle of a level, I mean. But I might have to do it for this game, especially for levels like this, because this is like I'm not sure if I can actually get every single music note in like in a half-hour time. And of course, if I like, it means I would have to like continue off like saving like my progress of the save state and then continue off that way, which I might have to do because of how long this is. I promise I won't like abuse it to like reset or something to not make me not lose all my notes if I like die or something. I'll just use it for like turning off the episode and stuff, and that's it. I promise. I'll probably also use it for like a bullshit with like how this randomizer works with like glitches and stuff. Because it's not really like my fault, really. I'm not really playing this to like I don't like consider that to be like part of the challenge or whatever, so I might abuse it for that too. Unless I didn't get that many notes, then like I'll be like whatever. Like with Gobi's Valley, for example. I mean, as I've noticed, I'm not sure if it's because this randomizer isn't that well known, or because of how many bugs are in this randomizer, but not that many people have LP'd this game. The only other person I've like seen that play this game has not finished it yet. I'm not sure if they stopped playing because they got sick of the bugs, or they just took a break or something. But because of that, I might actually be end up being the first one to finish it. I'm not sure. But no matter what bugs I run into, though, I am committed at this point to finish it, because the creator himself has said it is beatable at least, and I will believe them on that front in my thing. Froze again. I think that's the emulator's fault, though. I'm actually gonna check if that didn't make the affect the video at all. Hold on. Yep, seems fine to me. The game, in some parts of the video seem kind of like slowish, but I think that's normal for recording this type of game. My recording thing is not perfect. If you watched, I think it was like that with Mario too, so meh. Maybe I'll check something in this Mumble Skull. No! Oh, the boots on the normal place thing. Good. Yeah, it's actually way nicer to be playing with the Xbox One controller instead. The lag is not affecting me that much. I can transform here in summer. Interesting. This is my first time seeing Mumbo, isn't it? Yeah. Mumbo's skull was not randomized? Oh, maybe it was randomized with a spring one. Interesting. I don't know. Yeah, I'm probably not going to do it now, though, because... Well, maybe... I don't know. We'll see. Because I think there's a lot of Mumbo tokens in Clocklock Wood anyways, so... I don't know. Well, either I'm not going to be doing it for a while, I'll save it. I don't need to do it yet anyways. So, whatever. Wait, what? Did I just say it randomized the spring one, even though this is the spring one? I got confused and thought this was the summer one again. The spawns have not been randomized at all, have they? Weird. The only time it was when I spawned into the level for some reason. Actually, in general, this level doesn't seem to be that randomized in general. I don't know. From the way I talked to him about this game, I don't think I got the impression that there were parts of the game he did not randomize at all. It wasn't it was an incomplete randomizer. He didn't finish some levels, so that's kind of weird. I'm assuming just some stuff here is just, he probably just was not able to randomize, I guess. Oh, I have full feathers now. I don't know why I didn't think I did. Have full feathers though. Shoot, what do I need the bee for in here anyways? I don't think it's that much, so... You mean if I want to, I can't do it right now anyways, so... Yeah, I know I did miss a bunch. This level does not seem to be randomized at all. Okay, that Mumbo Token's not there normally, so... So I'm pretty sure it isn't, so that's not the same. The other seasons probably are going to be more randomized than this one, I'm assuming. The thing is so... Well, you can be a bee, I guess. So, those enemies, I forget what they're called. They're like snap traps or something. The only way you can get the stuff inside them without taking damage is being the bee or using the Wonder Wing. So them having golden feathers is really stupid. Because you have to use the bee to get it without, have it be beneficial to you at all. Summer's open, dogs. Let's see what's in here. Sorry, I wanted to make sure my headset wasn't having problems. Sorry, I'm being overly paranoid about my episode going well today because I've had a bunch of problems with starting up. I started recording earlier too, and then it ended up taking so long to start the episode. I ended up starting it and then my normal time to record. I'm so glad I'm recording this on a Wednesday and not a Friday, because it's at least making my job, doing that a lot easier for me. I'm hungry now, weird. I think I have plenty of time to eat after this, because I'm not recording this too late. I need sleep now. I'm not recording this 1 in the freaking morning, I'm doing for, was it for purple? Yeah, that freaking episode took so long to, make and record, and I ended up recording it so, late that I think it was, almost 5 in the morning when I was done editing the video. Not even, waiting for the upload. I normally don't even do that anymore. I never have time. Time to... Yeah, I would definitely not be able to do this level with the N64 controller. Because I had a feeling it would be this level, so... That's vanilla. Interesting. I'm just gonna get this one Wonder Wing, I don't care. Yeah, I knew that would take 2. It's fine. I was testing out which trigger I wanted to use for my Z. I tested out left first. Because my C stuff's on the right side, so I figured having it on the left side would be helpful, but I couldn't not get used to it being there, so I just switched to the right. But then a part of me is used to the left side because I was testing it out earlier, so I keep messing up and doing that by accident. Yeah, this is pretty much vanilla placements. Well, at least... No, I think the life's normally up here normally. Yeah, it's not randomized too much, so far, at least. I need the bee to get a Jinjo here, but pretty sure. I think it's in spring. Yeah, you have to. You can only use the bee in spring. Of course, it's in spring. I don't have enough Mumbo tokens anyway, so I'm gonna leave. I guess. How many notes do I have? 17. Is that how many are in spring? I feel like that's not true. Oh no, this I need the bee to get someone. That's why. So, concerning how this level has been so far, I could probably get all 100 notes. So I'll probably just try to do the whole level now because I technically can. So I'll just get this out of the way now. I did not take any damage, and I did not get the Mumbo token. I got it, that's what I'm trying to do. That did 2 damage to me, or did I take damage before? I don't remember. Whatever, dogs. Okay, just because I'm paranoid about the bugs in this game, I'm actually going to make a save state right now. Yeah. Yeah, I lowered the game volume to 50%. I have no idea why it's so loud in this recording this time. That's really weird. I don't think I'm just... It's me, like, just hearing things, not hearing things properly. I think there is, like, a problem. This recording session, I have no idea why. So I lowered it to even less. Need 5 caterpillars. Y'all. Yeah, in terms of, like, messing me up, the lag hasn't been too bad so far. Isn't it? Yeah, but it's a vanilla placement. Interesting. That is really weird. I feel like I can go a bit more wild with these placements. I don't know what's happening. Whatever. I mean, like, some stuff is randomized here, so it's all like they didn't touch it at all or forgot to do it, so that's why I'm so confused, y'all. You look pretty strong. Can you move this boulder for me? I actually meant to do this. It's disappointing. I wanted to explode the rock by farting on it. What? Strength, come inside and I'll give you a reward. This is also vanilla stuff. Weird. I hope I'm talking loud enough now. I noticed I was like barely talking loud enough in the part I just recorded earlier. Okay, I lowered it to 40%. Sorry, I keep lowering the volume today. I don't know why I'm having so many issues with recording the audio of this freaking episode today. It's weird because like the few good things about this issues I've not been having for this LP so far has been the volume, and now I'm having volume issues. I do not know why. So now I can barely even hear the game in my game audio from my headset now. Yeah, I thought I killed you, but it was the spring one. Now the lag's starting to annoy me. Yeah, I don't have to worry about like going all the way around on this thing because it's feathers here instead of notes now. Can I bull? You douche. Oh no, it's you two again. Gobi thought he was safe here. Wait, I've never met you before. What the hell? Which is weird because I've actually been in Gobi's Valley, but why is Gobi here? That's weird. He's not supposed to be here. What the hell? Until you actually save him. Save him in Gobi's Valley. That's really strange. I don't know what the point was to change that, but whatever. Like I said, Gobi's Valley is before. It's like what even in the randomizer, but whatever. You didn't even have anything for me. You stupid, stupido. Ugh. So like I'm never like in a good mood. I end up being in a good mood when playing this game for some reason. It's not even because of the the game itself. It just happens to be that way for some reason. Yeah, see if there's anything in here. This timer. Starting to get a decent amount of eggs now, which is nice. There's a lot of eggs in Cluckock Wood, apparently. Of course it hurts you. I think it wouldn't. Come on, no! I thought there was supposed to be a caterpillar in here. Oh no, it's in fall, right? Never mind her. I have 25 now, tokens. I just realized that. I want to make sure I talk loud enough, because I still don't know if I'm talking loud enough, and I did not make it, of course. Not. Where are the empty honeycombs in this level? Well, in case if you're wondering for some reason, in case you're not that familiar with a Banjo, why I'm calling them empty honeycombs and not extra honeycombs, it's because they're called empty honeycombs in Banjo-Tooie. In Banjo-Kazooie, they're called extra. But I'm just used to Banjo-Kazooie because Banjo-Tooie, I mean, because I'm like one of the few people in existence that actually likes Banjo-Tooie more, and I have more. I fell off. Playing the game, I'm gonna die, aren't I? Not gonna make it. As a result, I'm used to the more of the lingo or whatever from Banjo-Tooie, so yeah, that's why I keep calling them empty honeycombs instead of extra. I mean, they both start with an E, so I get them confused all the time. And the abbreviation's still both E, so I don't think it really matters that much. So the ready switch, I think, is here normally over here. Let's see if it's here, normally here. Normally here. Oh, what the hell? Actually, let go of A there, but like continue the animation halfway. Oh no, it's here in autumn, right? Yeah, I keep getting it puzzled for some reason. For some reason I thought it was like always over here. And no, it's here in winter, not autumn. No! I'm dead. I'm not dead. Whoa! Holy crap! Dude! What a save. Boys. That's a burb. Because I normally leave behind these honeycombs and I don't need them, then there wasn't the one there, so this is also a burb. Come on, really? I lost one, so whatever. I'll get one back here. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna finish all of this level in one sitting. I'm just gonna do it all at once, though, because I do not feel like I'm back here a second time. Especially for the notes. So that'd be painer to do. So next episode, 2 episodes is probably enough to finish this, maybe, because I'm already in summer. So this episode might be a bit longer too. I don't really care, honestly. That's the one I killed, right? Yep. It is. I did not kill this one. Nope. Slow-mo kill. I think they're all dead now. Don't have to worry about them anymore. Yeah, the way that leaves, I don't have to go that way anymore, so I can just go up here normally now. I only had to do that for the Jiggy. Pretty sure. Ugh. Lag. Ugh, this would be a nightmare with an N64 controller. Oh boy. Ugh. So I'm kind of tired, so there's probably be a bunch of points where I just don't talk for a bit. Can't try to concentrate on these jumps too, so... Right, the burbs. Nice. No more notes here. Oh boy. Yeah, best I do this as early as possible. I was really concerned I'd take fall damage there. Easy after Grunty's golden honey. How many? I think I have 8. I might need to resort to the Wonder Wing if I take too much damage. If I be cautious enough, I'm probably be fine though. Yeah, not taking any hits. That time I did, yeah. Shit. This lag's not helping either. Shit. Bizarre! He's biting us. Oh well, we were getting bored of guarding it anyway. This freaking headset's bothering my neck now. Oh boy. Well, I think I fixed it. It's fine now. Y'all. Get up there, please. I hope you don't mind, I'm gonna check my recording again. Okay, first of all, the volume problem was way not as much of a problem now. It's way better. Second, but apparently recording for 24 minutes, including the beginning. It's like 31 and a half. I'm not gonna count the beginning though, because yeah, because I don't like doing that kind of thing. Like the video's a half hour, and then it's because like I spent like half of it explaining shit. That's dumb. So I'm not counting it. So I have a few more minutes to do this. Probably do the rest of summer. And then maybe do the bee shit in spring. And then I will do the other 2 seasons in the next video. Yeah, I'm gonna get that later. You can get it any season except for spring. That jigger, I know that much. Is that? I don't think that life's there normally though. Ooh, I kind of want that Molotov actually. Screw it, I'm getting it. So I don't know how many I'm gonna end up mis-scanning, so. I don't remember if these leaves are bigger in autumn or not. I think they are. Yeah, that's how I made it up fine. Maybe there's a lot of burbs to get health from, and in this game the health doesn't disappear if you leave it there, which is nice. In Banjo-Kazooie it does, but the enemies respawn, so either way, getting health back in these games is not particularly difficult. You just have to make sure you manage your the health well enough, and don't be stupid and pick them up when you don't need them. Like if you do that and you like have no health to pick up, you have no one to blame yourself, but for not being careful enough with the health around. I'm not even gonna bother getting all these. I have plenty of eggs right now. What's in here? I think it's just feathers. I think there's something to pick up in here in one season, but I don't remember which one it is. I'm not talking about the secret egg either. Okay, that Momo token's not normal, clearly. It's kind of disappointing that it's not really randomized that much. Maybe they had issues in this level, and they probably didn't have that much freedom to do it. That's probably what I'm going to assume is the reason. I should might ask them about it because I'm actually really curious about the reason why this level's not very that randomized. Yuri, Phil Mayo needs more sleep, dogs. Actually, I remember I was little for some reason. I couldn't figure out what the egg like how to open the egg or even what the egg is for. Because I, for some reason, didn't realize you were supposed to like smash it open by ground pounding on it. Because I'm like, it's like that's mean. You're not supposed to break eggs that way. Like, clearly, it must not be the reason. I noticed the X, and I decided to do it. I decided to actually be a sadist and do it, and it opened. It was because of that. The bird one ended up being like one of my last Jiggies in this level. You know, it's technically actually a pretty easy one to do. Actually, no, it wasn't the last one. I think the plant one. I was last because I couldn't figure out how to do that one either. I had to figure out that you need to like water with eggs or something. How am I gonna get back down? There's no water down there to break my fall. I have to get there down there normally. That's stupid. I think falling down from the bee hive is easy because of the flower plant thing I grew. I guess it doesn't matter if I leave these here because I'm not gonna probably keep coming back here anyways. Whoa, 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 be careful. Well, shit. I got lucky there and I ended up... Leg, screw you! Well, I ended up being fine, so it's whatever. So it's whatevs, dogs. Yeah, you. I saw that many notes, huh? I'm gonna check my recording again, or... Yeah, I have a few more minutes. It's fine. How much stuff do I have? I only have... Excuse me, I only have 33 notes. Pretty sure I did not get, all of them in, Springo, though. Stopwatch. It's midnighter, the watch is telling me that. I already saved you. I save you in the future, so whatever. Ugh. I need that, I'm getting that. But then again, I can't be the croc, so I might not need that many, actually. And there's plenty of extra in the game, too, so... They don't respawn even if I come back here because it's technically the same level, so. Nice-oo. I didn't even need that life or whatever. See, the first time me transforming and it says the freaking bee actually. Banjo has plenty tokens. Stand on skull and press B to see my new Momo magic. That's apparently how Momo speaks. Do I just thought to press up on this sticker to do the look up because that's how I had it from Mario. Mumbo's magic free to change back. You come when ready. Mumbo magic much good. B is best yet. Yeah, of course, it's the only one you've done so far, stupid. Lol. So as the B, I can fly in the air by pressing A, and I can speed up by pressing B. And that's it. I can fly, which is nice. Pretty sure I need it to get it. Pretty sure there's two, Oh no, yeah, I thought it was like up here, like really high up to get the Jinjo, but that's actually the Jiggy. I'm pretty sure the Jinjo's in the hive actually, unless the randomizer switched them or something. Okay, where is it? Am I not high enough? This is one I always forget about, but I'm glad I did not forget about this time. Oh, where are you? I know you have to be in spring to get this one. I can't even fly higher than this. There we go. What's the point of that snap trap if you have to be the bee to get up here? You have to land her first. If you hold down, you can do this, which helps. You can also do up to, but it's harder to control. Harder to slow down that way, so I prefer doing it down. Okay, where is the hive now? I saw it earlier, should have done it first. Yep. It's the same color, too. Do they normally talk to you? It's weird. They're not very talkative today, I guess. Well, I guess there wasn't any, actually, hold on. Let me go back and make sure. Yeah, I thought there were notes in here as the B, but there apparently isn't. So I guess I didn't miss any. Still only 33. I think there's a lot in autumn, that's why. Yeah, I think there is like a bunch in autumn for some reason. That's probably why I barely have any right now. I think you can get a life from doing this. So might as well grab it. Oh yeah, because there's eggs here, right, in spring. Yeah, I thought there was I got notes here for some reason. It's notes in autumn, not spring. Yeah, so yeah, it's. There's a lot more in autumn than yeah, because of that. Autumn and winter are like two easy seasons, like miss notes. Like it's really easy to miss a few notes if you're not paying attention. I wanted to check if there's anything extra up here. This would be a really good place to hide stuff in a randomizer, but they did not. And honestly, it's kind of disappointing they didn't randomize that much stuff here, honestly. So I'll just enter here. Because I want to transform back into Banjo, and I can do it by going in here. Mobile magic, get weak, animal turn back, or magic go. Magic all gone, must go back to bear and bird now. Okay, I'll leave now. Kind of disappointed because autumn is actually my favorite season of the four, so. But I have to waiter to do it. I'm not gonna bother checking how long I've been recording for this time. It should be enough. So, anyways, in the next episode, we'll finish Cluck Cluck What. Hopefully, it seems like I can 100% at this level for once. Yeah, even though this is like the final level, it's not that big of a deal to do everything. It's more, it's a way more chill level than freaking Rusty Bucket Bay is. So I don't actually particularly mind that much. It's just kind of long, and I can't do it in one episode. But whatever, it's whatever. I will just finish the next episode, then I'll end it off with my notes at 33, which is actually, let me actually check how much stuff I have so far. Yeah, 33, 4 Jiggies, and no empty honeycombs. So, yeah. So until next time, bye, I guess. Yeah, this episode was a lot. Yeah, despite how much of a pain was to start this episode, I think this episode went a bit better than last time, at least, except for the volume problems and shit. Hopefully next time I don't have those issues or whatever, or hopefully I'll have to have this at 40 again. I don't know, whatever. Anyways, see ya, dogs.